We'll just do 2 techniques. Wow, nobody here. I shared the link more than 5 minutes ago. Nobody's here. 2 people came, they left. So it seems that nobody's appreciating this online classes. Huh? Yeah, so after 1 month of being patient with everybody, I really need to think long and hard about where live at, not like talking to everybody. Yeah, just so you know. Yeah, so unless Zubair wants to continue, I don't know if I want to commit to something when people don't want to commit themselves. So for those few people who already see 4 people came, now 2 people gone. I think people come just to say hi and then leave. So it might be better just to post technique. People can look at technique like they do with 1 million other videos, and the online interactive classes, I guess, people don't really need them. But since I committed for today and shared the link, we'll continue. Enjoy it. Possibly the last class, the last dance. Four people. Okay, we'll be doing some back attacks today. And are you ready? Okay, so we touched on some back attacks previously, some of the no-gi, and last class we sort of started the back control and submission. So we're just going to continue with a few options from the back. Basic stuff, but just to make sure, everybody understands the basics, and then we'll go on to some other things. But so when I have the seat belt, this is the main control I have with my hooks in. I don't need to grapevine. If some people like to do that, it hurts my knees. Make sure you don't cross your feet. You can get leg locks like that as well. Pretty painful. And if you want to, let me see if I can do it on this back guy, the body triangle, then you just have to be careful that he doesn't lead to the side that you're locking, because then he can submit you that way, and we will cover that as well. Okay. So first, we're going to make sure we have good control, right? It's a lot harder in the gi to do the rear naked choke, but of course, it's always there. But mostly, you'll see that when you come to the rear naked choke, you have the lapel is very easy to get. Most of the time, they're defending if they know the back is there, so you will most likely have it very shallow. You typically want to be, having your bone very close to the artery. So you're not always going to get it right away. Most likely you will never get it right away, right? Because he's got his hands up. So if his hands are above, you just keep moving hands. You just keep feeding. So if I start here, let's move closer. A little slower. Yeah. So feeding the gi is I'm pulling with the non-choky, or the hand that's going to be on the neck is here. And I'm just pulling and sliding up. Don't let go and grab. Because if you let go and grab, you will be able to maybe start defending and taking my hand out. So you just kind of loosen the grip, slide up, bit by bit. And just keep sliding up. Yeah? Just like that. But when you slide up, you're pulling. Right? So it's not really moving this hand, you're just loosening the grip. And to get it real tight. So once you're comfortable with where you are, the other hand is not going to go right next to the hand. Most people make this mistake in the beginning with their hands. They put the hand next to my other hand, and then they pull elbows out. They pull like this. That's not really what you want to do. So you're choking up here. Even if his hand's protecting, it's okay. Most of the time he's trying to move this hand out. With both hands, maybe, it's okay. It's not a big deal. The finishing choke is going to be this pulling down, my left hand pulling down, and the other one is just I'm rotating my wrist and straightening. So if you can imagine your wrist bone kind of digging into the artery. Here, pull down, and choke. Okay? So that's the basic collar choke from the back. One, grab. If he's defending, it's not a big deal. I can go lower. It's the same. No, you're leaving on me too much. Sleeping? It's the same lapel, right? It's the same piece of cloth here, so you don't really need to grab very high. You can grab somewhere around here and pull down, straighten the wrist, and we're choking. Okay? To get a little bit more leverage, right? Most people you see like to do this. Get the choke, and we're here, and they're not getting enough leverage to pull back, right? And straighten the arm, and hard to come here, right? So a lot of strength from the arms. So what they like to do is move both feet to the outside, right? Some like to cross the legs here, right? If he's defending my hand, yeah. So when they start to defend the hand with that side, I will go on my shoulder, and I will come inside to block this arm from defending, and now it's much easier to finish because he can't defend. Grab my arm again, right? I can just clamp down on it. If I'm flexible enough, I come inside, push it down with my heel. Sometimes I'm holding the arm, only the forearm, right? So I can just come right over it, right? And it's not trapped all the way, it's okay. I have enough time to finish the choke here by trapping his arm. But I need to lean or lay down to the left and move my feet to the opposite side. Here, there. Okay, then I can even cross here now. Right? If I want to, before he starts defending. Right? So one, and come on. Straight away. Come from here off. You want to skip this step. He starts defending. I come up. Now I have both his arms trapped. I have the choke. Very good choke. Very strong choke. Very basic, but very effective. As everything basic is. Good? Okay, so give those variations a couple of tries. Standard with both hooks in, and then you move to the bow and arrow with your leg over his hand, locking his hand so that he can't defend. So, need help? Oh. Any questions you may ask? Hey guys, welcome guys. Good to see you all. We have 9. Okay, getting a little better. For those of you who like these classes, try to convince other people to join. It's a little bit more motivating for me when I see more people taking interest. So if you like the classes, make your effort to join, get them to join.
There's one person here.
Only one? Nice. Let's do that. Worse. Huh?
It is Micron. Micron Steinberg. Random person.
Okay. Now, from the back, you have, we'll do one more submission. So sometimes now here, we're getting the grip, and I'm not able to get the other lapel. Maybe he's blocking my hand. Okay? So yeah, he's blocking this hand, he's not letting me get the other grip. So now I'm going to forget about the lapel. I'm going to move my legs to the other side of his hip, and I'm going to grab his knee. You can grab his knee, or you can underhook his leg. Grabbing the knee, sometimes they break the grip, but I'm going to show you both. This is the more famous way people do it. They grab the knee and they pull both on the knee and the neck. Okay, so 1, go out. You can even do the same thing. You can cross, or you can hook over his arm, grab the knee, and pull for the bow and arrow. More effective, I think, is when you come here and you go over. I like first to grab the knee before I move my legs, so he doesn't have the opportunity to escape. Because sometimes when you come here, if you're not fast enough, he starts to go down and escape. Okay? If his back escapes are good and his timing is good, right? So to hold his hips in place, 1, and I grab the knee, pulling my elbow close. So now if he tries to move anywhere when I go, I can slide my leg in there. Once I'm here, I let go of my grip, and I underhook, right? Underhook the knee. And then I have the choke. It's not going anywhere from there. So, one more time. 1, feet, knee, hips, underhook, choke. Back attacks. Go ahead and give that one a try. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay, deep, huh? Like all the way. You want to close your fist up so you protect your wrist. Always when you have the wrist exposed to your opponent, no matter what, try to get in the habit of closing your fist. It can help, not necessarily defend, it can help the initial wrist lock, right? So instead of hook underneath all the way. Like your elbow basically should be in the back of the knee. Yeah, close your wrist. Don't have to hold anything there. Just like do uppercut. Close your wrist, close your fist. Yeah. And you can be laying down. Move. Yes, perfect. Perfecto. Yes, good for you. All right. Those are your basic, but very common, and even at the high level, those are the most. I would say the bow and arrow is one of the hardest submissions to get out of. It's very, very effective. Even if you have a strong neck, it's really, really a very good thing to understand the mechanics of it. So you don't do it properly, obviously, somebody can gouge it. But use the combination of the grips, the different options, your legs to block his defense. It can really be very helpful for you to finish. Okay, so the last thing now, let's see, no questions. Okay, good. So the last thing we will do is what we talked about in the beginning. You have the bag. It happens more in no-gi because the grips in no-gi are not there. I can't really hold on. You find a lot of times in the gi, I like also to come double under and hold the lapels while he tries to struggle. And when I'm ready, he tires out a little bit, then I start going for the chokes. Just to make sure I have the bag, I grab the lapels. But no-gi, a lot of times, you have the body triangle, right? So we're here. I got that. So, dang, he did, man. Oh, my knee got really bad. Okay, so he's gonna try to get rid of this, right? And the best way, he's gonna fall, right? Puts his foot behind my leg, so I can't. I'm cross now. Now I'm stuck. He's on top of my triangle leg where it's locking, and he's just gonna push the knee down with both hands, and knee falls. All right. So if you do feel that you have good control with the body triangle, it's fine. But if you are comfortable with this, and just to be careful, because a lot of times people don't know, and they think it's still okay, and then they end up having a pop knee. So if you feel him falling to that side, that's the time when you change. Right? So you need to be able to change your body triangle in a good time. Right? So here, he falls, change to the other side. It's harder now for him to go to the other side because now he's already committed his body to this side. So you should be okay from this side to lock his leg on that, right? And then you can start working the chokes and stuff like that. You can also come here to start to escape, but this is another subject. So I'm just triangling one leg, right? And then for Jasmine, in case you're wondering, I'll give that to you if you're watching. All right, so here, since I'm in the mood now, we'll just keep going 1-1. I just remembered Jasmine requested this. So Jasmine, if you're not watching, we're losing out. So we're here, body triangle. He switches. I switch. On the side. Rotate. Right? So now I let go of the triangle. Bump him up. Triangle. His arm, he starts defending chokes and stuff. like come here. His arm should be behind my head. And it's illegal, by the way. Maybe a lot of stuff is. That's called the twisted elbow. But Sergio, Coach Sergio showed that one. We don't show those things a lot that attack the neck, spine, neck cranks. It's pretty dangerous, can be dangerous, can be, losing students like that. So that's why we don't show those too much. But those things are more in Nogi, so maybe we can start one of those classes showing different things. I know there's a lot of color belts, even blue belts, white belts, blue belts, purple belts, they go to different clubs. You go to those clubs and they're doing leg belts and stuff, so it's good to understand them, even if we don't do them a lot, but it's good to understand them so you know how to defend when you visit places or when people come to visit. Sometimes they do things on you and you don't understand what's going on. So it's important for you to at least know what's going on so you can defend or tap in time. All right, so if there's no questions, we will conclude. Any comments? Excited? Your partner. Thank you. Zubair said that, so I don't have to say it like this. All right, so 11 people. Just when I thought I was going to stop. 11. We passed, we got the double digits, so maybe we will continue. But please, guys, tell everybody to join, even if they're just watching and they don't have, at least they can get some knowledge by watching. And once we get back to training, then we can get our partners. All right, thanks for joining. See you next time. You guys grab water, maybe, possibly. Goodbye, good night. Sorry.